Capitalism, the root cause of climate change. As we all know, the Earth is getting hotter and the climate is changing all over the world. These facts have been substantiated by scientists all over the world now and cannot be denied, no matter the unwillingness of those who will not accept this scientifically proven reality. And we all can see the effects of climate change happening in real time with the increased frequency and intensity of violent weather, hurricanes and typhoons, heat waves, droughts, forest fires, and loss of Arctic and Antarctic sea ice. The media and general public talk about climate change and the cause of it, CO2 emissions and various greenhouse gases. Much airtime is spent talking about these things that are causing climate change and all these theoretical, possible technical solutions to climate change. This diversionary rhetoric and greenwashing fantasy of how science is going to solve climate change is disingenuous at best, but in truth is just deception to the hard truth reality. Capitalism is the root cause of climate change, but that is a taboo topic in reality no one can talk about because it threatens the entire power structure of the 1% ruling elite ownership class and the fake economic system they have created to enrich themselves. Capitalism forces everyone to work and earn money. And in order to earn money, we are forced, in some way, to convert Earth's resources into a sellable product or service in order to exchange said product or service for money. This means cutting down trees to make way for parking lots, palm oil farms, monoculture, animal husbandry, wood and paper products, and so forth. This means digging gigantic holes in the earth, extracting various mineral ores that must be refined, which get converted into various materials that go into sellable products. And this means extracting fossil fuels that power this entire global economic system. The 1% ruling class set up and evolved this modern economic system for over 150 years now and force us to participate in it whether we like it or not. So as we cut down trees, dig up minerals and refine them, convert fossil fuels into burnable fuels for transportation, as well as create innumerable types of plastic baubles and ship them all around the world to be assembled in one place, then to another, and then another, only to be shipped again to the final port of call, then to be shipped by truck and or train hundreds of miles to the store shelf.
It's a hoax.
This economic system spews a medley of greenhouse gases all along the way. Due to physics, chemistry, thermodynamics, and the carbon cycle, these greenhouse gases and all the pollution associated with material consumerism gradually increases the Earth's temperature, creating systemic heat and energy imbalances that alter the Earth's climate systems. As an aside, I want you to see that little bump around 1940 on the graph. You know what that correlates to? That correlates to gearing up for and fighting World War II. All those machines for war had to be manufactured, and when the war happened, all of that destruction, fire, smoke, and emissions from all those vehicles, ships, tanks, and aircraft spewed into the atmosphere, altering the climate briefly. And then, look at the beginning of the 1980s. You know what started then? Reaganomics and the neoliberal capitalist experiment. Feedback loops in Earth systems exacerbate climate change, while humanity continues to extract resources because capitalist market economics demands constant growth and sustained cyclical consumerism in order to function and prevent civilization from collapsing due to a financial crisis or breakdown, which in turn results in a perpetual and accelerated destruction of the biosphere in order to feed free market capitalism. It is the capitalist economic system that demands that humans must work and convert Earth's resources into money to justify our existence in the 1%'s economic system that is the root cause of climate change. It is because of this culture of capitalism that puts profits and the power of money above all else. And capitalists do not want you making the direct association that it is their capitalist system that is the root reason why humanity is committing a grand omnicide.
Tasty.
They lied to you with theoretical and unproven technology that will magically solve everything, greenwashing you with false hope and marketing fake sustainability, taking advantage of you by not fully explaining the science behind climate change, and while taking advantage of your good faith economic activism. Capitalism wants you living in denial that capitalism is at fault and would rather gaslight you as the cause for climate change and impose austerity on you for your environmental sins. But it is the lords of this capitalist God who are the greatest hypocrites and sinners of them all, for it is their economic system they have decreed upon humanity to obey and adhere to, one that systematically destroys the planet in the name of free markets and profits. Stop living in denial. You cannot deny physics, chemistry, thermodynamics, and the carbon cycle. Physics, chemistry, and thermodynamics don't care about your emotions, feelings, denial, religion, or your economic beliefs. Capitalism is and will never be a sustainable way of living on this planet. The only way to stop this omnicide is by creating a new cultural mindset and a way of organizing society and providing for the basic needs of all of humanity in a truly sustainable way. That will never happen under a centralized consumer capitalist system. So that is why we must start a grassroots movement to create a breakaway culture that utilizes technology for the right reasons. And the only way that will happen is if we decentrify